All right, welcome back. And we are continuing the prepositions like we did earlier. We had begun with dative prepositions. We covered a couple of them. So now we'll be moving forward. We'll be dealing with aus and von. Now this is a very interesting preposition, aus. Aus basically means from. From we had done earlier in terms of ab, but that was basically when in terms of time something is going to happen from a particular point of time, or basically in terms of location, from a particular location onwards something is going to happen, or you're referring to it. But when you're talking about aus, it's the opposite. It basically means like, from where are you coming? I'm coming from the place from where you're coming from. Yes, that's the idea. So as long as you are in a place, you can come out of it. You could come from it. So let's say if you are in water, you could come out of the water. If you are in the air, you could come out of the air. You are in a building, you can come out of the building. You're in a country, you could come out of the country. Similarly for the city or mountains, if you're surrounded by mountains, you're in the mountains, you can come out of the mountain. So as long as you are in a place, you could come out of it. That's the idea. So we'll be doing, let's say we'll begin with the space first, then we'll go to the time. So for the space, we have already discussed the idea that you're coming from. So let's say ich komme aus Deutschland. I'm coming from Germany. In Germany, I'm coming from Germany. When normally someone asks you, woher kommst du? From where do you come? The meaning is, what is the place of your origin? From which place do you come? So you could say, ich komme aus Deutschland, ich komme aus Frankreich, ich komme aus USA oder Asien, Japan, whatever you want to say. Yes. So that's this place of your origin. Yes. Where you are and you come from. So the next one, ich komme aus das Schwimmbad. So Schwimmbad is basically your swimming pool. Now you are in the swimming pool firstly. Ich bin im Schwimmbad. Now you're coming out. So you practically come out of it. So it's dative. Schwimmbad is Neutrum, dem, der, dem. So we'll write ich komme aus dem Schwimmbad. Coming from the swimming pool. I'm coming from the supermarket. Yes. Now supermarket again is like ich bin im Supermarkt, in dem Supermarkt. Now you're coming out of it. So you'll say ich komme aus. Supermarkt is masculine. So it'll be dative, dem, der, dem. Dem. It'll be dem masculine. Perfect. Now I come from Berlin. Ich komme aus Berlin. I come from the mountains. You are in the mountains. Ich bin in den Bergen. You come from the mountains. Ich komme aus. Now mountains is plural. Dem, der, dem, den Bergen. I come. Now you are in the house. Ich bin in dem Haus. You're coming out of the house. From the house. So it's basically ich komme aus dem Haus. Perfect. Now you are let's say you are in the cafe. Das Café. So you're coming from the cafe. You'll say ich komme aus dem Café. Why dem? Because it's Neutrum, dem, der, dem. Perfect. Now this was the idea of space. If you are in a place, you can come out of it. Aus. Similarly, it's with time. In terms of epoch, something comes from a time before. Let's say das Gemälde kommt aus das 18. Jahrhundert. The painting comes from the 18th century. 18th century is das Neutrum, yes, das Jahrhundert. So we'll basically say aus dem 18. Jahrhundert. Why do we say 1810? Because dative adjective ending is en. Yes, 1810. Okay, these bones basically originate from the 12th century. So it's like these Knochen stammen aus das 12. Jahrhundert. 12. Jahrhundert, 12th century, it's das Jahrhundert. So we'll make it to dative. That's Neutrum dative, dem, der, dem. Aus dem 12. Jahrhundert. Perfect. These movies come from the 90s. Yes. Now let's do it. Diese Filme sind aus das 90er Jahren. Now 90er Jahren is plural, die 90er Jahren. Now when we say aus, it becomes plural, dem, der, dem, den. We write aus den 90er Jahren. Fantastic. These movies come from the last decade. Yes, So last decade is diese Filme kommen aus das letzten Jahrzehnt. Jahrzehnt is basically decade. It's Neutrum, das Jahrzehnt. It will become Dativ. Diese Filme kommen aus dem letzten Jahrzehnt. Yes, aus dem letzten Jahrzehnt. Super. All right. Now, lastly, we'll also discuss the meaning of aus in terms of general. For example, out of curiosity, I checked your daily diary, or out of fear, I didn't go outside. Yes, because of the pandemic. So, aus Neugierigkeit. Neugierigkeit is curiosity. Habe ich dein Tagesbuch gelesen? I have read your daily diary. Or aus Angst bin ich nach draußen nicht gegangen. Out of fear, I have not gone out. Yes. Perfect. So this is an example of out of, aus. Very good. Something being the reason. Yeah, mostly emotions. Out of. Now coming to the next one, that is von. Very interesting preposition as well. Now in terms of time, it's a general reference to time, from this time to this time, or basically a time frame from the past till the present. Yes. So we did earlier ab was from. That was when something is in the future. Yes, ab morgen werde ich nicht, ab morgen werde ich keine Pizza essen. From tomorrow I'll not eat pizza. That is ab. But von is like when you're talking about from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock I work. In general, you're referring to time. You could use it with von and bis. For example, let's have a look. Der Laden ist offen von 6 Uhr bis 15 Uhr. The shop is open from 6 o'clock to 15, that is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes. Perfect. Let's see. Ich arbeite von 9 Uhr jeden Tag an. I work from 9 o'clock onwards each day. So in general, you're saying working from 9 o'clock. You can't say here, ich arbeite ab. Ab wouldn't basically be a one-time event in the future. Here it's in general von. Von 6 Uhr an konnte ich ihn treffen. From 6 o'clock onwards, I can meet him. Yes. Okay, so this is the idea of von in terms of time, where you are just referring to time in general from a point in the past to the present, or in general. Yes. Now coming to the space, this is important. Now earlier, if you were in a place, you were able to come out of it with the help of aus. Ich bin in, for example, ich bin, let's say, ich bin in der Stadt Berlin. Ich komme aus der Stadt Berlin. Yeah, that is what we learned. If you're in it, you can come out. What about if you are at a place or on a place? Yes, if you're at someone's place, or if you're at the train station, bus stop, at the border or stuff, you will never say aus. When you're coming from these places, you will say von. Yes, so as long as you are at someone's place, or as long as you are at a place, you'll always say you're coming from that place. Even if you're on a place, on the mountain, on the island, you'll be coming from it. That's von. Yes, not aus. Though both mean from, this from is different from this from. This is like out of, and this is like from. So we have multiple froms. We have learned ab, which is a future from, aus, which is like coming out from, and this is von. This is like from when you are at a place or on a place. Yes. So let's have a look. When you come from a place, you are at, genau, like Berg, Strand, Grenze, Fenster, Insel, Flughafen, Bahnhof, Bushaltestelle, Gewässer, Fluss. All of these are places you are at or on. So ich komme von das Sport. Now that's also variant if you are at a person's place or an activity. Yes, you could always say you're coming from it. So here we have referred to an activity. So we'll say ich komme vom Sport. Why vom? Because it's von dem Sport. It's all basically Maß Neutrum. Yeah, when you turn it's either Neutrum or masculine, like der Sport, das Essen, das Treffen, das Lernen. So we could write here dem, von dem, or we could write it together as vom. Yes, vom Sport, Essen, Treffen, Lernen, etc. Moving forward, I come from the place of the doctor. Yes, you're coming from the place of the doctor. You are at the doctor. Now you're coming at from the place of the doctor. So let's write it. Ich komme von dem Arzt, or we could write it together, vom Arzt. Okay, I come from the place of Maria. I come from Maria's place. Ich komme von Maria. Simple. Yes. I was at her place. Ich war bei Maria. Like we had learned earlier. Yes, at the place of. So basically the idea is if you are at someone's place, like by, like we learned earlier, even then you'll say von. Yeah. So an, auf und bei. If you are at a particular place, you're on a particular place, or if you're at someone's place, if you're coming, you'll say von. Now again, moving forward, I come from the what's that called? It's airport. Yes, coming from the airport, from train station, from the beach, from the river, from the sea, etc., etc. All the places you are at or on, you'll always be coming from them. Von. Yes, ich komme von dem Flughafen, Bahnhof, Strand, Fluss, See, Berg, Fenster, Tisch, Computer. Yes. Now I come from the Bushaltestelle. This is again, you are at the bus station or you are on the island. If you are either of that, you will come von. So you'll say ich komme von der Bushaltestelle or ich komme von der Insel. I come from the island. Yes. That's the idea, that if you are at a place, on a place, by someone's place, you'll always come von. Fantastic. In the end, von also means of, like it shows belonging. That is the K of Mark. So it also means of, not just from. Das ist das Auto von Mark. Yes, or you could say das ist Marks Auto if you want to say in Genitiv. Das ist die Praxis von dem Arzt. That's the clinic from the doctor, of the doctor. So von dem Arzt. Ja, bei dem, it's Dativ maskulin, dem, der, dem, genau, dem. Berlin is the capital of Germany, but Berlin is the Hauptstadt von Deutschland. Yes, perfect. So these were the two prepositions we did, aus and von. Yes, they're basically confused sometimes when you don't know if a person is in a place or is the person at, on, or by a place. Yes, as long as person is in a place, he'll come aus, kommt aus. As long as the person is at, on, or by a place, he'll come von. Very good, fantastic, super duper. So, danke für das Mitmachen. Treffen wir uns wieder und machen wir noch ein paar Präpositionen. Thanks for joining in. We meet us again and we do another pair of prepositions. Till then, das ist doch genau. Bis dann. Tschüss. Bye bye.